Hello everyone. In this video we're going to talk about community support. Now if you're an Atronics engineer, you're already in a group of experienced Rebel programmers. That's between those folks and the official Atronics documentation for Rebel, that's your first stop. But beyond that, in the community, there are several good places to get help. I'm over here on the main page of our wiki under the Rebel 3 section, and you'll see that we have 3 recommended places for help. The first one is the Rebel Forum. I'm just going to click over to that. So this is a good place to ask questions and get help. And then also the ubiquitous Stack Overflow. So here you can just start asking questions, and there are a number of community members who monitor this and they're keying in on Rebel. If you put Rebel anywhere in your question, they're gonna get notified about it. So it's a great place to get help. And also, kind of related to that, is the Rebel chat room on Stack Overflow. And a lot of the main community members, they are monitoring or actively participating in this chat. This is a pretty deep forum. A lot of the RenC, which is another branch of Rebel, the RenC language design is kind of being hashed out here. So if you want to see the state of the art and the latest and greatest happening in the Rebel community, this is the place to be on Stack Overflow chat. So those are the 3 main links for the community that we recommend right now. Additionally, there's a lot of documentation out there. The majority of it is for Rebel 2, and the best source is actually, the historic birthplace of Rebel, which is rebel.com. And it has the Rebel 3 alpha stuff here as well, but the Rebel 2 documentation is really great. So if you click over here to the docs, and there's lots of different sections, but if we look at the Rebel 2 documentation, there's just really a lot of content here that has been worked on and since the late 90s, really, when Rebel was first released. I like to direct everyone to the core user manual. So if you're really going to read a document that is still very relevant today, even though it is becoming more and more historic as time goes on, the Rebel Core User's Guide, this is it right here. It's just a well-written document. Probably about 80% of it is still valid for Rebel 3. Some big exceptions are, for the core language anyway, are around the network protocols, around ports. That changed a lot in Rebel 3. And also, if you're reading this, there is some outdated functionality even in Rebel 2, but that is actually documented down here in changes, the C1 and C2 sections. So it's a good idea to kind of peruse those sections, because you'll, instead of having that document updated in the main chapter, it's actually documented in these addendums, which has tripped us up over the years. So that's a quick overview of where to get outside help and support for Rebel. Thank you for watching.